morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. We're in the kitchen, so you know what time it is. Treat Yourself Tuesday. I'm joined by a very special guest this morning, the owner of Louder Baking Company, Miss Sarah Louder. Good morning, young lady.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming on, taking some time out. We greatly appreciate it.
Happy to be here.
Yes, ma'am. So, Miss Sarah, I see you're starting from scratch already. Can you tell me what you're planning on prepping this morning?
Yes, so I thought what we could do today is make some mini cinnamon rolls.
Okay.
So, cinnamon rolls are the #1 seller at our bakery, and I thought we could roll some up and then get some iced and go through kind of some of the ending process of it.
Nice, nice. That definitely sounds like a good time for me. You know, sweets is always up my alley. I'm always snacking. Now, Miss Sarah, what are we about to get into right here?
Okay.
Explain to me.
So what we have done, so first of all, everything we make at our bakery is made completely from scratch using our own recipes. So we make everything completely from the ground up. Our cinnamon rolls, this dough was made this morning.
Nice.
And so we made this from scratch, rolled it on out, and so what I'm about to do is put a little bit of melted butter on it, and then we're going to add our cinnamon sugar, roll it up, and kind of get them prepped for the next step.
Yes, ma'am. Nice. There you go. So, what makes them so special with these cinnamon rolls? I know you don't want to give out like a secret ingredient or anything, or is it just made with extra love, Miss Sarah?
That's the thing. There's just not really a secret ingredient. We just really take a lot of time and care and the high quality ingredients we put in everything that we make, and it's just made with a lot of love. And so we really enjoy cinnamon rolls. So my husband Preston, he is our head baker at Louder Baking Company, and cinnamon rolls are his favorite thing for breakfast in the world. So when we started building our menu, that was going to be our year-long menu outside of king cake season.
Yes, ma'am.
Cinnamon rolls had to be on there. So we do cinnamon rolls, we do croissants, we do danishes,
nice.
a lot of savory croissants, and so we have a kind of a nice variety. You can come in for sweet or savory, a lot to pick from the menu.
Yes, ma'am. Best of both worlds right there.
For sure.
Sounds like me and Mr. Louder get along just fine too with the cinnamon rolls. While we're making this masterpiece right here, what is this next ingredient we're doing?
So I've just put on melted butter on our dough, and so what we're about to do is do the cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to, we're pretty generous with the cinnamon sugar, so we're going to kind of sprinkle this on real heavy.
The sweeter the better, in my opinion,
Miss. The sweeter the better, and cinnamon makes everything so much better. That's probably one of my favorite ingredients to put in everything.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so you're spreading out the cinnamon right now.
Yes, so I'm taking the cinnamon, I'm spreading it out on this dough just to make sure we have it good and evenly distributed. And then what we're about to do is we're going to roll up the dough and then cut it into little sections.
Okay.
So what we're doing right now is I'm just rolling this up just to kind of get a good kind of roll with this, and then we're going to take this whole thing of dough.
You tell this isn't your first rodeo, huh, Miss Sarah? You roll that up so quick.
Thousands of these. This is definitely our specialty. I'm going to put a little bit of butter. You can use water for the end of this sometimes too, but I like butter just because it adds a little extra flavor.
Yes,
a little bit of butter to kind of seal that edge, and we're going to pinch it as we go. So we let this dough rest. And kind of, allow those gluten strands to relax a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we would do in our kitchen is after we cut this, we would let it proof a second time just to be able to get to the size that we want it to. Creates a really nice, fluffy cinnamon roll. And so we're going to do a little movie magic today.
Okay.
That allows us to ice some that are already baked off.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this, and then we're going to get, let's see, this knife over here. Here, I'm going to grab.
I just saw something sharp. I said, here it is.
So what we're going to do, just to kind of work with it a little bit better, I'm going to cut this into 2 segments.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start cutting and making some mini dozen cinnamon rolls.
Oh, nice.
So what we do is I like to cut it about 1.5 inches or so to where you kind of get this size to where you put it in, and then once this proofs up, it's going to expand and become a little bit larger. So that way you get that kind of light and fluffy kind of pillows of cinnamon rolls.
And you see the cinnamon just oozing out of the dough right there too.
Lots of flavor, and again, we don't use additives and preservatives in any of our products. It's just really high quality, good, simple ingredients, but again, made with a lot of love.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's why it makes them so popular.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to cut some?
Miss Sarah, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler, so I don't think
I'm going to make some sections for you.
Okay, there we go. I appreciate that so much right there. Let's.
Oh, you're doing great.
I thought I just fat-handed the dough already. This is definitely a lot harder than it looks at home, everybody. Thank you for those free cups. I'll let you finish that up.
Awesome. You did great. Look at that. Look at that swirl. We have our pan prepped. So
Nice.
what we would do normally is we would put this away and let this proof.
Okay.
But we're going to do, we'll put it right
We'll
here.
replace it.
We'll replace it with our already baked off cinnamon rolls.
Look at those. That's how it comes out right there. That is phenomenal. You got my mouth watering already, Miss Sarah.
So you see the size that they went in,
Yes,
it was a
ma'am.
lot smaller, but once they proofed up, they got bigger, and then of course once they get baked off, you get that golden brown, and
Yes, ma'am.
it's ready. So I'm gonna move this dough out of the way.
So with your icing, how do you how do you make icing?
So this is our buttercream icing. So again, it's made completely from scratch using really high quality ingredients. We have butter, of course, that goes in. We have powdered sugar. We flavor it with a little bit of vanilla. And again, no additives or preservatives, so you're getting just a good, clean bakery product out of anything you get from
Nice.
us.
I'm learning a lot of new things from you today, Miss Sarah.
Yay, good. All right, so I'm kind of stirring mine to loosen it up a little bit. You're doing great.
Man.
And then my favorite way to do it is just exactly what you're doing, kind of do dollops, and then I like to kind of spread it on. And when you do this, when you take it out of the oven, if you're doing one of our take and bake ones, our take and bake kits come with instructions of how to bake it off and how to ice it. But what you can do is let it cool for a little bit, but keep the cinnamon rolls a little bit warm, and that allows the icing to kind of melt in and kind of
Nice.
harden.
And yours looks so much prettier than mine. Mine,
Yours looks delicious. It's going to taste really great.
yes, ma'am.
Another thing too with these mini cinnamon rolls, it makes a really great housewarming gift. Like if you have a new neighbor, or or somebody just welcomed a baby to their family, anything kind of a celebration, you want to bring food to somebody, this is always a really good option.
Nice.
All right, are you ready to taste?
Of course, that's my favorite part right there.
All right, I'm going to use our knife, and I'm going to cut. You're going to get icing.
Oh,
A lot
trust
everywhere.
me.
That's part of the greatness of it.
That's all in a good day's honest work, too.
Yes.
You got to have a little award for yourself right there.
All right, so I'm going to give you this corner one right here.
The best of the best.
Extra icing right there. There you go.
Boom.
All right, I'm going to take this one.
All right. Cheers
All right,
to our
cheers.
culinary skills this morning.
Well, that's a good one.
That is good. Miss Sarah, oh man, I don't even want to get too off camera here. Miss Sarah, this is a phenomenal cinnamon roll.
Thank you.
One more time for the people at home watching, where is the Ruston location located
so
and the hours?
Our Louder Baking Company, we're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Ruston. We're located in downtown Ruston at 106 West Park Avenue.
Nice, you heard it here first, everybody. Make sure you head on out to Louder's Baking Company. Get you one of these good cinnamon rolls or anything else on the menu. But Miss Sarah, thank you so much for your time. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. Love being
Of
here
course,
today.
of course. Stick around, everybody. I'm about to continue stuffing my mouth and eat this whole tray. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.